Hey, Keith here from Rank Revival. In this video, I'm going to show you the different AI audits and AI content optimization you can do with Rank Revival. So head to rankrevival.com. If you haven't signed up already, when you sign up, you get a free 30 days and 10 credits to test it out. No credit card required. So just log in with Google Search Console. Okay, once you've logged in, you can choose your site. You'll be able to choose from a list of sites you've already got added in your Google Search Console. If you've already added a site before, it'll be listed under the existing sites. So I'm going to choose my existing site, and this is going to load up our content decay dashboard. Okay, I'm going to skip the tutorial right here and just click on the screen. To get into the AI audits, what we need to do is click on the URL that we want to audit. So we're going to go with this curdling yogurt article. So I'm going to click onto this one, and that's going to bring up our AI audit screen. So here we've got three different AI content optimization options we can use. We have a helpful content audit, a competition audit, and an information gain audit. All right, so let's start with the helpful content audit. I'm going to click onto this one, and it's going to open up in a new tab. It's already got our URL in here as we clicked on that URL before, and I'm going to click on to go. Okay, and after a few seconds, we're going to get our content pulled from our website up into this screen here. So we can take a look and make sure our content's all come through. And if we're happy with this, we can analyze content. If something has gone wrong, we can close out of this and try it again, but it may be something to do with the coding on the website. So if you do see something wrong, just reach out and let me know and I'll get that fixed up for you. So now I'm going to click on to analyze content. And it's going to say it's going to cost 1 credit, and I'm going to continue on that. As I said before, you get 10 free credits when you sign up. So we'll just wait a few seconds for this to finish. Okay, and that's done. So what this audit does is it runs through the questions that Google has said to analyze when you're looking at your content. So we've got these 27 questions here, 28 questions, and each one it's gonna check whether it passes or fails this. So does the content provide original information, reporting, and research? And we've got yes. So it's giving us ways that we could further increase that, but by default it's saying yes, this one's okay. Does the content provide substantial, comprehensive description of the topic? Yes, it does. Let's see if we have any that it hasn't passed. Okay, no stylistic errors, that's good. Doesn't appear mass-produced. Talks about the author and her knowledge of the topic, that's good. It doesn't have any factual errors. Doesn't look like it's made for search engines. Stays on topic. Has original tips. Satisfying amount of content. Answers the question that it poses. Authors identified. Okay, so in this case here, we don't have an author bio. Okay, so while the author is identified, there isn't a detailed author bio. So it's giving us some information here how we could increase the expertise about cooking and yogurt within the author bio. So it says links to the author are provided, but it's not clear if they're giving more information about the background. So in that case there, it's because it's not actually following those links. It's just checking if the links exist. So in this case, you'd need to make your own decision whether the information in the links is leading to useful information or not. So with all these AI audits, these are about guiding you. They're not telling you exactly what to do. They're giving you ideas about things that you can improve. So it's definitely not anything that we're trying to spit out and tell you to upload to your website. It's about uncovering things that you can work on. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna close out of this one, and I'm gonna close out of the help for content analysis here, and I'm gonna head into the competition audit. Okay, in the competition analysis, it's asking for a keyword. Now, if we go back over to this other tab over here, we're looking at this article here. How do I stop natural yogurt from curdling when cooking with it? If I want to find out which keywords have declined for this, I can also click on the click decline by keyword, and I can see here the keyword that had the most clicks a year ago was how to stop yogurt curdling in curry. Um, the second one is how to stop Greek yogurt curdling. Why does my yogurt curdle when cooking? This one actually here had more clicks back in June. But a lower number of click decline because it dropped off earlier. So we'll actually use this keyword as it's the most relevant to the article. I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to head back over to my other tab. I'm going to paste this in and I'm going to click go. That's going to grab the current search results for this keyword. And what we want to do here is find the 3 most relevant articles to the topic that we're competing with. If we want to check them out, we can also click on the link. This one here, Cooking Yogurt Without Fear, may talk about curdling in here. Yeah, so it does. We may leave this one in. Let's have a look what else we've got. We don't want forums, so I'm going to skip Reddit. I'm going to skip this Stack Exchange. Cooking with yogurt. How to keep yogurt from splitting in curry. They're using a different word. They're using splitting instead of curdling, but we're going to choose that one. Oh no, that's Quora. We're not going to choose that. It's a forum. Okay, we do have one here. Article on preventing yogurt curdling. We want that one. How can I, that's Quora again. Okay, and down here, how to cook yogurt without curdling. All right, so in the current Google results, it is harder to find 3 articles that are hyper relevant to your keyword. Hopefully Google fixes this again in the future, but right now we're getting so many forums and so many near relevant, but not exactly what you're looking for type results. And it's just sort of the way things are. We used to only have the top 10 in here, but we've had to increase this out to the top 100 so you can find the most relevant articles to compare yours against. Yeah, so you do want to look into this and pay attention and open up articles and check them out and all that sort of thing to make sure you're choosing the most relevant articles when you're using this audit. So I'm going to click go on this now, and this is going to fetch our content and all the competitors. Okay, that's now successfully fetched all the articles we need for this analysis. So we're going to click on to analyze content, and it's going to cost 1 credit, and we're going to continue on this. Okay, and that's done. So here up the top, it's telling us which articles we've analyzed, and it's giving us a summary of each of these and comparing to what they have and what we don't. So we've got a summary of the first article telling us what it's about, and then it's telling us what we don't have in our article that we could potentially add. It does that for all 3 competitors. So the 3 we've chosen, all the information's right here. And then down at the bottom, it gives us a summary of the different recommendations based on what we're missing. So this is just giving us a summary of the things that we could add. So again, this isn't telling you exactly what to add to your article. It's telling you when you're trying to improve your article, these are some things that you're currently missing that competitors ranking above you have added. So it may be something to look at to add into your article as well. All right, so we'll close out of this one. And we'll close out of this. I'll close this tab as well. All right, so we're back over to our keywords still at the moment. I'm going to go back to the AI audits here. And the final audit we have right now is information gain. I'm going to click onto this and I'm going to click go. Now, information gain is looking for things that we don't have in our article that could potentially be added, including citations and statistics and tables and all this sort of thing. All right, here's our article that it has pulled from our website, and we're now going to analyze this content. Okay, continue on spending 1 credit. Okay, and that is done with the information gain. So here it's telling us some statistics that we could add. Consider relevant statistics about yogurt consumption in the US, etc., etc. Um, we've got a table of data we could add about different yogurt types, their fat content, and their curdling risk, which I think is great. We've got quotation addition. We could add a quote from a chef. Again, this is just an example and something that you could think about adding that we don't have right now. Here it's saying some sources we could use for some of the comments we have within the article. For this, we'd need to check and make sure these sources are good sources. We're using the latest AI models, so more often than not these days, these are getting better, but they do need to be validated. This isn't something you just copy paste. Okay, it's telling us some ways we could make our content more easy to understand, improve fluency, adding unique words to the article that are relevant for the topic, and also technical terms we could add about yogurt and curdling. And it's also giving us a little bit of missing content as well. So what are some other things that it found that we haven't mentioned in our article that we could potentially add? All right, so with all of these audits, we can export these as HTML or plain text. So if I export that as plain text and open that up, you're going to get it just like this. It's going to do the formatting as best as it can in plain text, and you can save this, or you can also do it in as HTML if you wanted all the formatting exactly as it is. And that is it for the AI audits. We have some more coming, and I'll update you once they're in here. But right now, these are the 3 that you can log in and are ready to go.